What is the edge of your world? What's the edge of your world? Let's understand this concept. Initially, the edge of the world was distance, right? So there was a time when people felt that the earth was flat and they did not used to travel thinking that they will topple off from the edge, right? Then they discovered that it's actually round, and ships started traveling and they started covering large distances, and hence the edge of the world became the distance that you could travel. So as ships traveled, trade improved, people came to know more about cultures. Sometimes they went and destroyed cultures, but the edge of the world was distance. How much you could travel, how far you could go, decided your edge of the world, your concept of how much the world was. And now the edge of the world is time. Now the edge of the world is time. How far you can look out, how far can you see the impact of your decisions, how far can you see the consequences of what you're doing, the second order consequences, the third order consequences, is the edge of the world. Because think about it, how much you know is an important metric to decide what's going to happen. But what's more important is how far you can look out there, how much you can embrace the uncertainty. And at the same time, somewhere the time has accelerated, right? So in this world of instant messaging and instant feedback, our attention spans are shortening, our concept of time is shortening. We want everything instantly, while there are certain things which still take time, right? They still take time. So the question is, how long are you ready to wait before you say, I'm going to move from this? How long are you ready to wait for the results of your consequences? How long are you ready to measure the impact of your actions, your decisions, before you say, I'm going to change this? And what would the world be like for you? What would the edge of the world would be for you if you did an action every day for the next 10 years? For the next 10 years, what kind of world would that be? What kind of feeling of control, confidence, a self-reliance, self-efficacy you would build in yourself if you were doing an activity every day for the next 10 years and not waiting for it, not asking your question, am I getting the result, am I getting the, you are saying, I'm going to do this for the next 10 years. That's the concept of abhyas in yoga, right? Satu dirghakala nairantare, this continuous process that one does, and one does for a very long time. So what kind of habit, what kind of routine, what kind of practice will you do every day, today, for the next 10 years, so that you expand this edge of the world for yourself? What is your edge of the world?